Here on the Business Brain Podcast, we'll improve the thinking skills that are getting in your way of doing what you want to do so you can work smarter, move faster, and grow your business with ease. Amanda was a public speaker who wore ADHD like a badge of honor. She loved all the quirks about ADHD and was so ADHD-ish. She was on meds and saw them as her lifeline. There was no way she was going to let them go. That's what she wanted. I didn't tell her to try to get off them. But 4 months later, after we finished working, she sent me a message that stopped me in my tracks. Because of the work that we did together, she was off her meds for good. I was so surprised. If you're experiencing something similar, I'm here to tell you, you do not have to struggle forever. In this episode 521 of the Business Brain Podcast, I'm going to share with you Amanda's journey so you can see what you can take to it and apply it to your own. But first, procrastination, overthinking, distractions. You've tried all the hacks and tools, but nothing works for your ADHD brain. That's because those solutions were created for those who created them. We need solutions for your brain and not band-aid solutions that solve the root problem. Learn more about how we can optimize your ADHD brain at lifepeaksuniversity.com/OYB. While you are doing any task, you, without even realizing it, are using your 28 thinking skills. Without skills you need to use are strong, doing the task happens easily. If the thinking skills you need to use are weak, doing the task becomes a challenge. The struggle that Amanda had came from a weak growth mindset. Signed up to join Optimize Your ADHD Brain, she proudly told me she was on ADHD medication. I asked if she was happy with it, and she told me this was the only way that she was able to function. Super common answer. I asked her that if she can, to wait until after the session to take her meds in the mornings. Our sessions were early morning, and I knew that she didn't need to take it at the same time every day. At first, it didn't happen as Amanda held onto her meds with her dear life. But eventually, depending on whatever else she had that day, Amanda would come into session in her natural state, which, by the way, I absolutely love because I want to see you in your full glory. So when you're not under the influence of meds, the effects of OIB happen faster as your brain is working in more of its full functions and it hits more parts of the brain. Anyhow, the hour ended and Amanda made massive progress in her thinking skills. But the thing that stuck out most was about how much she thought about herself. She no longer used ADHD as an excuse. Instead of saying something was hard for her because she had ADHD, she thought, how can I make this work? How can I do this? Instead of just accepting herself the way she was, she believed in herself and what was possible. 4 months later, I got that message from Amanda. Hey, Esty, how are you? I just wanted to let you know I was recently on vacation and didn't take my ADHD meds. When I came home, I was about to take them again when I realized I'd functioned the whole time without them. I don't need them anymore. My brain has developed in a way where I can focus when I want to. If I need to remember something instead of brushing off that I have bad memory, I give myself a minute to think and it usually comes back. So yeah, I'm off my meds and it's all because of you. Thank you. Honestly, I was shocked because going off our meds wasn't even a card on the table. Now, I'm not telling you to go off meds, and please don't do it without a doctor. Instead, I want you to question your capabilities. What is something that you've learned to accept about yourself that doesn't need to stay this way forever? Challenge this week is to question your thought processes. What do you believe that this is you and it will stay forever? What would happen if you would change it? Have a nice rest of your day, and I'll catch you on the next episode. That's all for this episode of the Business Brain Podcast. If you enjoyed it, send it to a friend who secretly wants stronger thinking skills too, so together you can grow your businesses with peak brain performance.